Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to sew a danshiki or a kimono outfit, and it's going to be a step-by-step method to achieve it. So I would like you to sit back and make sure you watch through all the video so as not to miss any process. Let us proceed to work. We commence immediately with the sewing of this danshiki or kimura wear. Just as I told you, I will be doing fixing design on the front of the danshiki, which I have already done it. And this danshiki will be having a piped neck and an inner placket. That's what I will be putting on this danshiki. There is not much design on this danshiki, and this is the front of the danshiki. This is the back. This is the back side of the danshiki. This is the back side, and I'll be using this to turn the placket right inside. I'll be using it for the placket, and this is the back piece, which I have already folded it with electric iron. I've folded the back piece with electric iron, and I also cut out this fabric for the side pocket. So there will not be much design. This is just design. I just want the danshiki looks so simple. So this is just the side pocket for it. So, and I want you to follow me all the way to achieve it. Don't miss any of the steps. Thank you very much, and please, before we continue, I would like to have a like from you on this video. If you are new to my channel, please look down below the video. You will see a subscribe button. Hit on the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to also as to be the first person to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I would like us to commence right now with the sewing. So the first thing I'm going to do, you can see this line. This is where I have already ironed. So I will follow this line. I will turn the fabric. I turn it. So I will now place this. I said this is for the placket. I will use it in turning the placket. I'll place it this way. I want you to know something. This is the back of the danshiki, or the wrong side of the fabric, and this is the front, and this front is the place that I have the design on it. So I turn it this way, and I'm placing the fabric right at the front of it, so that after the sewing we can turn it to the back or the wrong side of the fabric. So I will commence with the sewing right now. I want you to know something. The length of this, I've already sewn it. The length of it should be about 7 inches, or you make it 7.5, and this one is actually 7.5 inches. So depend on how you want the depth to be, but this one I'm making it 7.5, and at that 7.5 is where I will end my sewing or stitch, and then I will turn it backward to where I started from. So I will give a cut. I will follow the line. So we cut right inside. So then I will turn it. After turning it, I will go to my table iron here to be flat, and also put hemming gum right on this area just to hold this piece, to hold it. So after then, I will now return back to continue sewing. But before I move to my ironing table, I have to attach the back piece for the back first. So this is the back. This is the back. And this is the back piece. So while attaching, you have to align it. You align the neck to be centered, and also the side, this area, and also on this area. You align here and also align here. Then you fold here. This is where we have already folded with iron. And we get a needle or office pin, and we use it to hold it so that it will not move from the alignment. So you can see it. I will now start running my stitch. And while running the stitch, you make sure you run at the tip of that area you fold with hot iron. At the tip. If you can see something, you see that the center, this is the line, the center, and the V arrow mouth, it's aligned with the center of the back. So I'm done with running stitch at the back piece, attaching the back piece at the back of the danshiki. I'm going to also run a stitch on the pocket, the side pocket. I told you that this danshiki or kimura is going to be too simple because I want it to be simple. I want it to be simple. You also run stitch at the tip where you fold with hot iron. You run stitch at the tip. So I'm done with this. I will go to the iron to fold the front, and also the same iron I will use it to fold on the edge of the pocket to align the pocket very well. Then we continue with the sewing. So we are back from the ironing table. You can see the front. So what is left is to put the inner placket. This is the front, and this is what I have prepared for the neck piping, and this is for the placket, inner placket. This is for the inner placket, and this is for the side pocket. We will commence immediately with the sewing. The first thing I'm going to do is to run stitch on this. You have to apply gum. There is gum on it. This hairstay. Apply gum for it to be a little bit thick. So I'm going to run stitch on this. Thereafter, I will attach it here after I have finished piping, or after I finish joining the shoulder and the piping. So I will commence immediately. So I will run weaving on this edge and attach it to the placket. Then what I will do next is to trim this place off. I will trim here off, and also here. I will then join the front with the back. This is the back. This is the back. I will join the front with the back. So this is the wrong side of the fabric, and this is the right side of the fabric. You can see the back piece. This is the line of the back piece. So we place this way. We place the back this way, and we get the front and place it to cover it up. And I'll pick this, and I will run stitch. I'll also pick this, leaving the main fabric, the back, leaving the back piece. This is the back piece, leaving the back piece. So I will also join the front and the back together, and also run a stitch. So I'm done with this. So I will now hold it this way and join the back piece with it. Look at how it's going to be. I turn it this way. Actually, I'm supposed to pick the tray and join them together, but I join the front and the back first. Then I'm not joining the back piece to it. But while joining, make sure that everything is equal, both the front, the back, and the back piece. You make sure they're equal, and you run on. It gives a little space from where you have run the stitch before, and run the stitch. So this is how it will look like. Then I will still do the same thing on the other side of it. I will start from this area to stitch, to run the stitch. And also make sure they are equal before running the stitch. So I'm done with it. So this is how it look like. So I will go to the table to iron this and also iron this. Thereafter we now come to pipe the neck. So I just finished piping the neck. What I will do now is to iron this place to be flat. Iron it to be flat. So, and also put in the placket. You may be wondering, this one I did not show how to fix the piping to pipe the neck. The issue is that I have a video actually how to fix how to pipe the neck of a senator. You go there, you will understand more about how to pipe the neck of the senator. So we proceed right now with the folding of the sleeve. You know, the sleeve is attached with the shoulder. So, and when we are taking the shoulder measurement, we took from the center of the back to somewhere here 14 inches. What I will do is that I will take it to the table and measure here to here 14 inches. Then I will fold the rest right inside. After folding the rest, then I will come back and run stitch on it. Thereafter, I will now close the side. After closing the side, I will put the pocket, and that's all. So you can now see how the neck is, and what I have already folded by the side of the hand, both hands. So I will run stitch on the sleeve area. I run stitch on it. Then thereafter, I will start joining with measurement. Let me start with the stitch. Remember, you run stitch at the tip of the where you just fold. This is the opposite side. Also run stitch on the opposite side of the sleeve. So we are done with running stitch on the sleeve area. Then we will join the side. Remember I said that the round arm, we are going to make it 9 inches. And our chest is 14. Our chest is 48 inches. We mark the 9 inches first, which is 18. Remember the slit, we said that the slit will be 5 inches, but from the bottom to where we fold is 3 inches, and we now measure 5 inches. We do the same at the opposite side. We also measure here 9 inches, and we measure from here, from this point to here. We measure 24 inches, which is times 2, which will give us 48. This is where our stitch started. We measure 24. So I'm going to run stitch this way. Remember, from the bottom we also mark out the 3 inches, and we make here 5 inches. So I will take it to the iron table to fold here. Fold the 3 inches right inside, and also fold here. So we also fold here and the bottom side of this. So when we return back, we run stitch at the hem of this danshiki or kimura wear. After running stitch on the hem, we now fix the side pocket, and that is all it will be. So I just folded the bottom or the hemming part of the kimura or danshiki. So I'm going to run stitch. So we're almost done with the danshiki wear. We're going to attach the pocket to it, the side pocket to the danshiki wear. Here's the pocket. We measure here, from here to here. We take the measurement. This is 6.5. 6.5 divided by 2 will give us 3.25. We give a little mark, and we align it to the center or the joining of this place to make sure that the pocket is at the center of that joining. We measure from here to here. This is 4 inches. So while placing the second one, we do the same thing on this side. So we also measure this one, the same 6.5, and we get the midpoint, and we come to the bottom area. Remember that the bottom area from here gave us 4 inches. We still adjust this side upward. So this is 4 inches. So this is all about how to sew your danshiki wear or kimura wear. Please, I would like you to give me a like on this video, and also if you are new to my channel, look down below the video, it says subscribe button, hit on that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to all, so as to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you, God bless you, and see you on my next video.